The most watched show in this country, I bet right now, is up in space. And today was a big day as the Artemis II crew made their lunar flyby, reaching the furthest from Earth any human has ever gone, more than 250,000 miles away. With more on their day on the dark side of the moon, here's Morgan.
We are keeping up with which targets the crew is tracking.
As the world watches, a new generation is studying the Artemis II mission.
It's not often that science is celebrated on this kind of a scale.
What a beautiful watch to watch.
So those are students in many different classes, but they came together because they all thought this was important, and frankly, this was important and historic as well.
University of Minnesota professor James Flatten leads the NASA program called the Minnesota Space Grant Consortium. He is eagerly awaiting new moon milestones.
Apollo 13, kind of by mistake, since they weren't able to land, they swept around the moon, but this particular flight is farther, sweeping around the moon farther away than Apollo 13.
James explained that they're using a similar maneuver to Apollo 13, with the help, of course, of gravity.
The moon is approaching. Orion is just passing where the moon will go by. Orion will overshoot, and then when the moon comes underneath Orion, it will pull it back.
Before they head back, the astronauts have roughly 7 hours or so to observe the moon. They're tasked with taking photos for research and also describing what they see live with NASA.
The moon will be smaller in their field of view, which is good because they will actually have a better view. On the Apollo missions, the moon got so close to it that it completely filled up their windows, and they really couldn't see very well because they could only see something. It's almost like looking at a wall.
The crew had one final reminder this morning.
Hello, Artemis II.
Apollo 8 and 13 astronaut James Lovell recorded that message before he passed away this summer.
This is Apollo astronaut Jim Lovell. Welcome to my old neighborhood.
A sentimental tribute that echoes decades of innovation.
But don't forget to enjoy the view.
Morgan Wolf, KARE 11 News.
It absolutely seems like they thought of everything to make this flight interactive with all of us watching back home.